Golden Eagles. The Eagles roll at home over the Broncos.
Welcome into Elway Access. I'm Matt Boyer, joined of course by John Elway. And John, I know these last few weeks haven't been what you wanted them to be, but as a player, when you were going through tough stretches, how do you regain that momentum and rhythm as a player? You know,
it's difficult because it's hard to stay positive with it, especially when you don't have a lot of good things happening for you. So, you know, I think what has to happen is we got to concentrate on our job, each individual doing their job better, and then hopefully get everything going and make us better as a football team. But you know, these are always these nosedives like we've had the last 4 weeks. It's tough to pull it out, but you know, we get back to the blocking and tackling and the fundamentals of offense and execution on the offensive side, then we got a chance to get out of it.
Brock Osweiler named the starter coming into this week against the Patriots. What were some of the things that you liked about the way he played on Sunday, and where did you see the needs for improvement? Well,
I mean, I think, Brock knows the offense, and, I think the preparation prior week was very, very good. We didn't execute and we didn't take it onto the field, but I think that, his leadership was something that we needed, and we need to give him a better chance, give him some more time to be able to throw the football downfield. But I think, and plus it was his first game since last year. So, I'm sure that we're expecting him to be better this week, and hopefully we can execute better as an offense.
Well, when we return on Elway Access, we will talk about that Patriots game on Sunday.
That Emmanuel Sanders catch was unreal. Bring it up.
I see the pass is a little ahead of me, so I lay out for the grab. Soft hands, baby.
CenturyLink connects you to your home team and the power of the digital world. CenturyLink, your link to what's next.
The difference between possible and impossible? It's a person who believes they can, surrounded and supported by others, by us, who believe it too. U.S. Bank, the power of possible. At U.S. Bank, we believe one small change can echo throughout a community. That's why we support, invest, and volunteer in communities like yours.
Can you hear me?
U.S. Bank, the power of possible.
Welcome back into Elway Access. John, let's talk about the New England game this weekend. This stadium has seen a lot of great matchups against those Brady and Belichick teams. When you get a rivalry type game like that in your building, can that flip the momentum of a season?
Well, we hope so. I mean, this is a big game for us. We're only halfway through the year. Obviously, the last 4 weeks have been poor, but we're halfway through it, and so starting the second half of the season, plus against a great football team that's Super Bowl champion. So they're a team that you can't go beat yourself, which we've had a problem dealing with the last 4 weeks. And so, if we go out and play like we're capable of, which we saw the first quarter when we were 3-1, that we know we're capable of that. We just have to do a better job to do that. So hopefully we're going to have a good week of practice and take it to the field on Sunday night.
You mentioned it, the halfway point, 3-5, not where this team wants to be. However, 4 games at home, 4 games on the road, the rest of the way pretty balanced. How do you see things setting up for the rest of the way?
Well, I mean, we're 2 games out of lead in the division at 3-5, and so the divisions are still up for grabs. And if we get this thing turned around quickly and start playing like we're capable of and have a good second half of the season, we'll be right in the hunt for the playoffs. And so you never know where the division's going to end up. The Raiders won last week, and Kansas City's lost 3 out of 4. So you never know what's going to end up. But before we even think about that, we've got to start worrying about ourselves and how we're playing and play to our capabilities and coach to our capabilities too. I mean, it's a combination of both. And if we do that, we know we can compete.
Well, that'll do it for us on Elway Access. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next week.